Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Testing the microphone. Can you hear me? Is the sound okay? No echo? Doesn't sound like crap? Cue up. Oh, let's get this thing working a little bit better. I better put on my glasses so I can see your comments. I'm audible. Good. Hi, everybody. How's it going? All right. I actually haven't started imaging yet because I was waiting for these clouds to pass. But now it looks like we are all systems go. Let's just check the weather real quick here. I am right here in Detroit. I think we're going to have a few. See right there, very clear. So I think I've got a few hours. I think I got a few hours here. So let's get this rig rolling. Let's get the first one going. And hang on one second. You know what? I'm going to invite. I'm going to post so other people know that I don't like when people tell me, "Oh, I didn't get an alert." Hang on one second. All right. Image. Okay, hang on one second. Hello, I'm typing on my other screen. I love having two screens. Hello, everyone. I am live streaming. If you like to join, here is the link. All right, I'm live streaming Deep Space. Post. And let me make sure this link goes to the live stream. All right, we're in business. Let's get this thing going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the butterfly on my main rig. How's everybody doing, by the way? We're not doing any kind of transit. This is just going to be deep space. And I'm starting off with the butterfly nebula with my big rig. So let's see. I want to capture... I think I'm going to capture HA, because that looks cooler. Oh, I haven't even started on HA yet. Huh. Let's get this going and hope for the best. Wait. There, I got to get the mount tracking first. Unpark. All right. Yes, let's go. Let's check out this mount. Okay. This rig is pointing to the butterfly nebula now. There it goes. That's the Explorer Scientific rig. I remember when you guys were watching me have all these disconnect problems, but I resolved those issues finally. So, did you say somebody's blocked? Good evening, Parachute Pants. Well, I think we got a few. Okay, now this rig is going to go into an autofocus before it starts imaging. I love being automated. All right, hang on here. Now I'm going to get my other rig started. I didn't even turn on my laptop here. All right, I got to plug it in. This only takes 2 seconds here. Let's plug that in. I hadn't live streamed in about 8 days, and I was getting the itch. Hi, everybody. You saw Saturn. Awesome. Thanks, Mike. Hello. All right. Well, this one, that's the autofocus. I'm going to start the my other. Now I run this rig. You probably already know this. I'm running this rig on my desktop computer, and this one I have a laptop sitting right next to me, and that's the one I run. I run these on 2 different computers. Good evening. Hey, Hunter. How's it going? When you see that little icon next to their name, that means they're a member. Thanks for being a member, man. All right. So let's start up this rig. Now I'm remote sessioned into my laptop. So we're going to be running 2 rigs, 2 computers that run one of my setups. They each run their own setup. All right, this autofocus is going to start over. It didn't get off to a good start. All right, let's connect all. Okay, let's unpark that mount. Start up. I've been using Sequence Generator Pro for years to do my imaging. Hey, Ben. Thanks, Hal. Hey, we've got over 100 people watching today. Hello. Let's connect all the equipment. And NGC7822. I am capturing the cosmic question mark. Have you guys heard of that? This nebula looks like a question mark with the dot a little bit below it. It's really cool. And I could never do this before, but with the wide field setup, I can. All right, I want to start with HA, because HA is more fun to look at on a live stream. I was saving the HA for when you could see I was already capturing sulfur and oxygen, but I was saving the HA for when I could live stream. Hey, thanks, Parachute Pants. I appreciate that. All right, well, let's get it going. Get this second rig underway. All right, that autofocus looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more focus point there. But this one, there's the other rig that's going. We can sort of see the underside of it. We see the belly of this setup. It's pointing that way. That's the mount bar you see there. I love the RedCat. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did, but man, it is a great scope, and I'm picking up so much detail. And I'm not collecting as many hours as I thought I was going to have to capture. The focal ratio is about okay. Now it's doing the final plate solve on that one, and this one, and my second rig is now starting its autofocus routine. I love imaging from inside. I can't be outside. Other people, they love being outside, but I have to have complete control from at my desk and just, like a pilot. I just sit here and make sure it all runs. I'm on autopilot. Which mount do I like better? Well, both of these rigs are using the EQ6-R Pro. My CGX served me well for a long time, and I still want to get it working. I think I have to make some minor adjustments to it. So the autofocus is running on this one, and it's still going through a... Did this thing... Where is this one pointing? Oh, this one... Did the mount just flip again? It was pointing to the other side. I think it already did a meridian flip. Did you notice that? It was on this side before. It already did the meridian flip. Let's see if it can find the target now. This needs to turn green. I hope I don't have to make any trips outside. Okay, it found it. I'm just making sure people have the link to join. All right. Let's see. Is this one starting yet? This one's still trying to find the target. It had to do a meridian flip because it's already at the... Ugh. Okay. Hopefully... You see why I got those lines? I'll show you why I got those lines. After this is done, it's trying to auto center on the target, but I'm not giving the mount enough time to settle. So I got to readjust that value. That's why I'm getting those lines. Rats. I was giving it. Oh, now it had enough time there, but I'm going to change that value. See, you can't really take an exposure until your mount settles, and the mount was still moving. Why is it not finding it by now? This is not good. Don't worry, we're going to get the show on the road. Let's see this setup. It might be hazy. Who knows? The weather wasn't great. Okay, this one is going. Now it's going to resume the auto guider automatically. And find a guide star. It's probably going to pick that one, yep. All right. Now, hopefully this one is done. Okay, successful. Done. Oh, it failed. God, you little... Now it's going to automatically park itself because it couldn't find the target. That's okay. 50, I got one ran good and the other one didn't. That's okay. We'll get it going. Not a problem. When you're running two rigs, something's always bound to happen. That's okay, folks. All right, let's just make sure the second rig is running. Let's see if it's capturing. Okay, it's already integrating. It's capturing the first image. And we'll see what in 4 minutes we'll be able to see what it looks like. And now, let's get this other rig going again. Oh, by the way, I moved my head out of the way. I printed from my own print store. Let me get my head. Can you see my heart and soul hanging on the wall there? Kind of small, I know, to see in that. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Let me get out of the way. See it? That's from my print store. Woohoo! My latest one right there. Yeah. Anyway, that's the heart and soul. Oops, let me get this, shrink this again. All right. My target is the Butterfly Nebula on this rig and the Cosmic Question Mark on the other rig. So, I should probably put that in OBS. Hang on one second. Butterfly Nebula. Cosmic Question Mark. Saturn Nebula is probably very small. Here, let's go back to the butterfly now. I'm going to just try and... Oops, I got to unpark the mount again because it parked it automatically. Unpark. Oh, here's that setting I was talking about. Hang on. Hang on. You saw those straight lines earlier. Right. It's this one. I cut it down to 15 seconds. I'm going back to 30. I thought 15 seconds would have been enough, but I guess not. And let me make sure I also have it here. Where is it here? 30. All right, let's try and center that mount again. It failed last time, but hopefully it will find it this time. Okay, this one's going to be pointing at the butterfly. What software pack? I'm using Sequence Generator Pro to find my targets and capture data, and I'm using a PhD2 to stay on target. All right. I notice sometimes when you're pointing literally straight up, the EQ6-R Pro, it just sometimes it fails. But let's see. Now there's going to be a 30-second delay when the mount moves because that setting it's going to let the mount settle before it tries to capture an exposure. I haven't started a Discord. I probably never will. I don't know if I really have enough time for that. I mean, Facebook and TikTok and Instagram and Twitter, there's just not enough time in the day to do all that stuff. It would be nice, but not enough time. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. Right, Nina is free, but I only paid about 30 bucks or so for Sequence Generator Pro about 4 years ago, and I'm still using it. Okay, it found it. Sweet. And let's see. I'll have to start the guiding myself. Let's just pick that guide star because I'm. All right, let's run this sucker. Resume. Hopefully, it's still warming up. It's warmed up already. Why is it saying that nonsense? Yes, it can. Let me disconnect and reconnect. Run. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it says slewing to target. It's going to try and do another plate solve. Oh, well. It's already a slew to target. Sometimes Sequence Generator Pro is stupid. Do not use TikTok. I only post the short videos there. I don't really spend any time on there. I much prefer, I like the environment on YouTube. A lot of people use Twitch. Twitch seems like, I've never tried Twitch, but it really seems suited for live streaming. But my big audience is here. Oh, later in the night. I don't know if I'm going to... That's a good idea, but I don't know if I'm going to have a later in the night because here's where I am in Detroit. And I don't know if these clouds to the left are going to hit me in a couple hours or not. Now it's going through an autofocus again. It already did an autofocus, you stupid piece of crap software. Sometimes you can get mad. I get mad at Sequence Generator Pro. Too many smart people, then I wouldn't fit in over there if that's the case. Hey, look who's here, Ray. Hi, Ray. Hey, Brody. Ray was live streaming the planets the other night. How'd that go, Ray? I tuned in for a little bit. I didn't make my presence known, though. Thanks for being a member, Ray. When everyone who has a little icon by their name. Hello, Anthony and JD. All right, the autofocus looks good. So hopefully this will start in a minute. Now, can you guys see this? It's this is the cosmic question mark. It's hard to see it with the 4-minute exposure, but yeah, I don't know. I got to go sideways, but it's there. But you can see it. It's sort of like that. Oh, now I'm back on the other. But wait. Do you see it right there? And then the dot right here. We'll stack some data in a minute. We'll get a better look at it. We'll stack a few frames. Oh, thank you. You love my passion. I appreciate that. Look at the dumbbell nebula. I already captured that. The dumbbell is cool, though. Yeah, you see the question mark. It's just a cool object. I had to rotate my camera to get it perfect so that the dot is right in the middle there. Yeah, you see it. See that? The cosmic question mark. Well, I'm going to stack about a half hour of data because I wanted to see it better. We'll do that right after. I just want to make sure both rigs are running. Okay. Now the other rig is going. Now it's going to find the guide star automatically. All right. Sweet. And we are integrating. So let me move my face up a little bit so you guys can see the... All right. Some people like to see the histogram. Where the heck is the histogram? I don't see the histogram. Oh, histogram. This one. Can't really see much of... I don't know. Stretched histogram? All right. Do you guys want to stack some data? Oh, the light pollution is so ridiculous. It's just bad. You should have seen the this morning though with the fog. It was almost scary the way it was just lighting up. The fog causes street lights to glow, and it was really eerie. I wish I should make that image available. I capture in mono and add the color later. Have you guys seen my latest one? This is the latest one, and it seems like always the latest image I capture is my new favorite. Because it just seems the most fresh, but I love how the colors came out in this. Isn't that cool? I love it. My favorite one. My favorite one. That's the North American Nebula and the Pelican, and I love the gold. Thanks, I appreciate that. And it got an honorable mention from the APOD guys. Woohoo! On Instagram. But I want the real APOD. Hey, you guys want to stack some data now? Let's stack some data because I really want to get a better look at this cosmic question mark. Thanks. You're observing Jupiter. Awesome. Yeah, we should take a break and look at Saturn later. Let's see. We'll just do a quick stack in Deep Sky Stacker. Let's see. Open. HA, how many pictures do I have here? Let's just open 1 hour's worth of data. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 pictures. That's 1 hour, 4 minutes each. And let's see, do I have dark files on here? I don't know. Oh yeah, I got darks. Hang on here. We may as well include the calibration frames. Now I rotated the camera and I didn't even recapture flats. Now if your imaging train is clean from the front, you don't really have to worry about recapturing flats. So we're gonna stack a half hour of data. And there's always a debate. Do you really need calibration frames? And well, you know what? Someone says you do, someone says you don't. Settings, hang on here. Wait, settings. No, not that. Monochrome. I'm going to keep 100% of the pictures. I don't normally... What's that? No offset? Did I do something wrong? Did I pick the wrong stuff? Hang on. Wait. Oh, did I pick something wrong? Oops, excuse me, guys. Let me fix something real quick here. You know what? I screwed something up. Bear with me here. I want to redo it. I picked some bad data. Open files. This is the bias. I included the master off. You know what? Because I had already done this before. Let's just pick. No. So I check all. I didn't want to pick those as those are the bias. Bear with me here. Sorry, I'm missing some comments. Okay, flat. You guys probably know. What's he doing? Did I do darks yet? Oops. 20 dark. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Check. Register. Go. All right. Now we're going. All right. We're going to stack the cosmic question mark. Am I mixing? No, I'm not mixing those two, am I? Stop. Was I mixing HA? For the lights? Did I do that? Well, we better fix that. I didn't notice that. You're right. Good catch. You are right. We can't do that. I did not notice that. Let's open that. You guys rule. Thank you for noticing that. All right, let's do this again. Check. Okay. That's why I got you guys here. All right, if you're just joining us, we're going to stack some data and check out the cosmic question mark. This is what let's see, where is... Oops. This is what one frame looks like. Medium. How do I get it small again like that to see the whole thing? Yeah, there we go. So I'm stacking one hour of data. And I don't actually use Deep Sky Stacker when I do my final processing. I use PixInsight. And and here's a view of both of my rigs right now. That one's going that way, and this one's pointing off to the low north. This is the one that's capturing the cosmic question mark, and this one's capturing the butterfly nebula. See you, Steve. Thanks for joining in. Hey, Redhead. Just landed back in Cali. Okay. Great. Glad to see you here. Do I still have my Nikon? I do. I haven't been using it much. I love the zoom on it, but yeah, I just haven't been doing much with it. Some people actually capture planets with that thing. That must take so much patience. I'd love to learn how to do that. I should make a video on that. No problem. Thanks for joining. All right, if you're just joining us, this one is capturing the Butterfly Nebula. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at the HA. This is a 4-minute exposure on the Butterfly Nebula. Doesn't that look cool? I love when the nebulas are so bright like this. It's fun to capture. That's 4-minute exposure time. Excuse me. You capture planets. Oh, nice. It's so hard. Yeah, I bet it is. But it would be probably easier if you could put it on a tracker. All right, let's see. We're still stacking data over here. Oops. All right. Yep. So hopefully we'll be able to see something cool over there. Do we want to see Jupiter? Are you asking, do you want to show us, or do you want me to show you Jupiter? I have loads of fun pointing my scope at Saturn, even though these scopes aren't really big enough, but you can still see Saturn. Very cool. Hang on here, I want to turn down that volume for a second. I got to check something over here. Are we done stacking here? Hang on one second. Still going. Try to get the iris. Oh, the iris needs broadband though. I don't have broadband loaded on the RedCat right now. Betelgeuse is not up. Oh, yeah. Betelgeuse, that's near the Orion Nebula. That's part of the Orion Nebula, right? I mean, not part of the Orion constellation. Are we done stacking over here? Hang on. Registering. Okay, we're getting there. We're going to see the cosmic question mark pretty soon. Oh, there's the dark shark. There's no way with my light pollution I could ever capture that. Not in Detroit. No way, Jose. I'm still checking everything. I love having two screens so I can check everything here. All right. Are we done? Are we done with the cosmic question mark? I think we're done. I think. No, maybe not. Oh, nope, not yet. We're still stacking. So don't go away. We're going to see the cosmic question mark in a second here. We're going to see, this is what 4 minutes of exposure time looks like. And now we're stacking 1 hour of data. Did I buy donuts yet? No, I did not buy donuts. Actually, my sister brought over donuts, though. Right, you're talking about the donuts because I got in the magazine where they send me a 20 astronomy magazine offers gives me a $25 for every picture they publish, and I've been in the last two issues or the three. Yeah, I think the last two issues. Are we done? I think we're done. All right. Let's see. We'll call it cosmic question mark. Question mark. Now, where is this data? I had all sorts of issues yesterday when my hard drive crashed and I had to try and get it back, and just enough so I could get all my data off of it. Cosmic question marks. Now I'm a little bit unorganized as to where all my data is because I had to move stuff here and there. I ordered a new hard drive. I got so many external drives. I really got to get organized. Documents. Let's see. Is there a stack place? $20. You've always been fascinated and wanted to view watching it. Okay, great. I've decided to get a Celestron Nexstar 8SC. Awesome. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you for that donation, too. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 8SC, good choice. That's a fun scope. I still use mine on planets. Although I didn't this year, but I used it a lot last year. I have a bad view of planets because they're always so low in the east. But I think I can catch them later. Well, I can. Saturn is probably out now. All right. As soon as we get this data going, we're going to see the cosmic question mark. All right. Let me open up PixInsight. All right. Documents. This is not where I would normally put my data right there, but that's okay. Let's see if it came out. 1 hour of data. Woohoo! All right, let's crop a little bit here. All right, and rotate it counterclockwise. The cosmic question mark. Let's try and do a little processing here real quick. Let's do a DBE. Oops. All right. You guys can see that easily, right? And thank you again for that $20 donation. That's very nice of you. It all goes back into my equipment. Yeah, question mark. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Does that look like a question mark? A lot of people call this the cosmic question mark. And that's 1 hour of data. And let's just try and make it a little bit brighter here. Let's play around. Oh, I look like I stacked it in... I didn't mean to. Here, let's... There we go. How's that, folks? 1 hour of data. I'll probably end up capturing at least 5 hours of data, though. Was that cool? Oh, let me get my face out of the way. Looking good. That's going to be a cool target when I'm done with it. Isn't that going to... That's going to be freaking awesome. A lot of people say this actually looks like an alien head. Kind of like E.T. or a skull. But these are the eye sockets right there. These could be the teeth. So that's 1 hour of exposure time. And this is 4 minutes. I capture, as many 4-minute exposures as I can. And let's see, I'm probably going to stop at about 80 exposures, and I'm at 36 right now. Yeah. Hang on 1 second here. I had to check something. All right. Hang on here. All right, so let me show you something else. I wanted to show you this. I wanted to show you something. Now, yesterday, my surveillance picked up that... oh, do I still have it? Oops. Hang on here. Let me move this over here. I want to make sure. Oh, that's it. That's what a fog looks like on my surveillance. All the little particles in the air start lighting up, and they're wet. That's what this fog rolled in about 5. My surveillance started picking it up about 5:30. Isn't that scary? I ran outside, but it was just a fog. It looks worse on surveillance. Well, the surveillance shows you all the particles that blow in from the fog. So obviously my equipment was wet, but the objective lens still seemed okay, not dirty. So, and now, but let me show you. The surveillance said it started, first picked it up about 5:30, but look what my data shows here. I was capturing sulfur at the time, and you can see what happened with my sulfur. This is the image history, and look at it. Frame 31 looks okay. It captured 373 stars, but you can see the star count started going down, and so the bad images actually started. And look at my focus started going crazy, bad, way out of focus. So I got about probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about a half hour of data I'm gonna have to delete. So that's what it looks like when you have a fog start rolling in. Your stars, the number of stars in your pictures just starts going down. Yeah. So, and I'm sure both scopes had to. I didn't check my other setup. I got to be careful when I click on those videos. You never know what might come up. What nebula took the longest image? I've got one that took about 40 minutes, but it just depends on the scope. Some scopes are faster than others. I do have a 40-hour project out there. What is the universe's question? Why did the universe put a question mark in space? Yeah, right, exactly. Why did they do that? Now, the thing is, I've captured these separately. I've captured this object separately before, and I captured this separately. And I've captured this separately. I've captured this separately. And I don't know if I captured this whole thing before. But now I've got the whole... It's just a great pair. And everything is running smoothly. Let me check my surveillance. Make sure there's no clouds running in. Everything looks good. How about the satellite? That's reset. Here's where I am, where the mouse is. That's... Yeah, I think I still have a couple hours before I have to shut down. But you know what? I'm capturing. I got to take good data when I can get it, right? What program am I using to image with? I'm using Sequence Generator Pro to capture my images. A lot of people like Nina because it's free. I never tried Nina, but people love it. Sequence Generator Pro is more for dinosaurs like me who don't want to change. I fear change. You know, I'm set in my ways. You know, I've used this software for so long. Einstein's Ring Nebula. I don't even know what that is. That sounds hard. I don't think I've ever seen anyone capture that. I've never heard of it. You don't like change either? Oof, this just looks amazing for a 4-minute exposure. So everything is running smoothly. Let's see my guiding. Guiding could be better, but you know what? With my image scale on this one, it doesn't really matter. In fact, I don't know why guiding is actually this bad. Does anybody know? It is worse than it usually is. But as long as I got round pinpoint stars, who cares? Let's see. You know, the stars don't get any more pinpoint than that. So who cares? Autofocus runs great. My dog? What dog? Is there a dog? Please tell me you didn't see someone's dog over here. There used to be a pit bull next door. Anybody remember Kane? I'm so sad. They moved to Texas. I didn't get to say goodbye to Kane. They moved in the middle of the night. I think the police were always over there next door. You know, they were very polite with us, but I don't think they liked each other that much. So there was a lot of domestic violence next door. You remember Kane? Yeah, they're gone. I didn't get to say goodbye to Kane. They were just gone. I don't think Kane even made the trip. I think they left him with someone else until they could figure out how to get him to Texas. If he was still in Michigan and I knew where, I'd go visit him. I know he remembers me. He used to watch me set up every time. The black cat. Don't even try that again. You guys fooled me the first time. Hey, but something that looked like the back of a cat's head. I'm not going to fall for that again. I went outside, and it was just my damn rollers. How much space do those 5 hours exposure take? I don't know. Let's see. Where's my data? Hang on here. So I'm all mixed up because my hard drive crashed. I've got a new one on the way. Each file is 32 megabytes. So, I don't know, 5 hours. Let's see, 75 files would be 5 hours worth. So 5 hours of data would be 2.29 gigabytes. Uh-oh, I just got a plane or something. Let's see if we can see it. I don't know. I just got hit with a plane or satellite or something. Right through the nebula. Yeah, that's a lot. But I have a new strategy now for my hard drives. So I'm going to start buying 4 terabyte drives instead of 8 terabytes because I don't back up my hard drives from one to the other. So once I fill up a 4 terabyte drive, I'm going to file it away. And that way, if a hard drive ever crashes, which I've had in the past, it's better to only lose 4 terabytes instead of 8 terabytes. I think smaller size is going to work out better for me. And I just bought one on Amazon yesterday for only $79, 4 terabytes. So I think that's just a better strategy. It'll be an internal. Hang on here. I want to show you guys something else. I know you're probably going to get tired of seeing this. I'll show you my Etsy store. So many people say, Chuck, where's your damn Etsy store? Or where's your damn print store? And I've got 6 sales so far. You know, here's the crazy thing. is I posted it in the community tab, and about maybe almost 4,000 people liked it. And I figure I get one like for every 10 people that view it. So I probably had 40,000 views telling people about my store. 40,000 views got me 4 sales. It's a good thing I'm not dependent on this income. I'd have to file for bankruptcy. And it seems my most popular picture is the California Nebula. So, how you like that? And hang on here. I want to show. Let me do something here. There's the link. If anyone wants to visit my store, but no pressure to buy anything. I'm not destitute. I am retired. Don't worry about it. Truck's going to be okay. Just his pride is a little hurt that I only got 4 sales. But I know my pictures are good. It's just a tough business. Would I buy a 16-inch Dobsonian? Oh, that's big. I don't know where I would put it. My garage is already full with all the... If I had the space for it, I would love to own one. How expensive are those? Put the link in the video description. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. But that's okay. I don't want to keep pushing it. Let's see something. Does anybody want to see? I love looking at Saturn. It is always so fun to see. Anybody want to see Saturn? A lot of people have captured the James Webb Telescope. I don't know where it is right now. I'd have to put in the coordinates. Yeah, you want to see Saturn? Let's see where Saturn is at the moment. I don't mind taking a break to see Saturn. Using the icon, member icon. There's Saturn right there. Oh, there's Doug sending me a message. Oh, yeah. Doug wants to open up a print store, too. You know what? Saturn is right... Let's see. I'm going to wait. How long do I have to wait? Let's see, minutes. I want to wait until Saturn passes the meridian so I don't have to... Otherwise, my mount is going to have to flip the telescope to the other side. If I wait about 15 minutes, my telescope won't have to flip all the way. If I go after it now, the telescope's going to have to flip all the way to this side. But if I wait 15 minutes, it can stay on this side. So let's just wait 15 minutes if you guys don't mind. Then we'll point at Saturn. You don't mind? Okay, good. Hang on one second here. I want to do something. Wait. We're going to do something. Text. I'm going to add a new, let's see, Saturn. I love playing around with these OSB features. Can you see Saturn now? Right, Saturn. And then we're going to put in a timer. Let's see. Scripts. How much is the timer? Oh wait, I need a timer text. we're gonna do Saturn. Hang on. I need another text that says timer. And we're gonna say 10 minutes. And now let's go timer. 15 minutes. Oh no, I picked the wrong thing. Wait. Didn't I call it timer? All right, whatever. It did the wrong label, but that's okay. We'll get it working. All right, Saturn right there. Saturn, 15 minutes. All right. That way, if anyone joins now, they know something's going to happen in 15 minutes. And there's the cosmic question mark. That's a 4-minute. If you're just joining us, this is a 4-minute exposure on the cosmic question mark. And let me show you, we stacked some data earlier. And this is what 1 hour of data looks like. Of course, it's just a quick process, of course. That is the cosmic question mark. Isn't that cool? I can't wait to process this one. Do you guys want some imaging some imaging tips? You guys want? I don't know if I should reveal this, but you know, I really got some cool color on the gold. And you want to see how I did that? How I brought that gold to life in my latest picture? For any astrophotographer that's watching, you want a tip? What's that? Hades? Wide field? I don't know what that is. Hades. Hyades? Yes, please. Sure. Let me show you this. I shouldn't reveal my tricks. I'm very guarded about this. But this doesn't always work. But once in a blue moon, you try something crazy. Okay, let's go into, you know, I use PixInsight and Photoshop for my coloring. Of course you want some tips. Okay, look. I gotta find it first. Where is drive number? Oh, I don't think I can do it. Oh, my images. Let me see if I can plug in my drive, but I don't know if I can. My USB doesn't. I have 2 USB ports, and only one of them works at a time. I have 2 USB ports on the front. Oh, wait a minute. It worked. Okay, good. We're in business. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you a tip while we're waiting for Saturn. Let's open up. Now, let me show you astrophotography, North American Nebula, steps. Now, let me show you. Like, here's what I, like, my processing is, you can see all the stuff I go through. I stack the data, I crop it, I run a DBE, histogram, combine, starless. I work with the starless, unsharp mask, deconvolution, local histogram, denoise. So I mean, I spend a long time working on my images. Dark structures, brighter, made it a little brighter. A little bit of Photoshop, a little bit of enhancing the OII color, the oxygen color. And when I got to this point, now I'm... Oh, you love my short videos. I appreciate that. Oh, hang on. I got to check one thing, by the way. Give me 1 second here. Let me check one thing, and I'll come right back. All right. Okay. Now, when I got to this point, I'm enhancing the HA and the OI in PixInsight. So, let's see here. Let's open that up. Okay, now this is what my image looks like so far. And you can see this was the final image, right? And so with this, I have a long way to go, right? A long way to go. So, you know, it takes a long time to get the exact colors you really want to bring this out. And this is the HA and the sulfur all around that, but it looks very yellow. Now, let me try something here. And like, for example, image. Oops, I must have clicked something on accident. Let me flatten this for a second. My mouse just clicks. I hate this mouse. Okay, let's go to adjustment, selective color. Let's try and mess with the cyan a little bit, or cyan, however you say that. Can you see it looks a little more, try and get it a little more blue, maybe a little more green there, but all right, okay, that looks a little more blue, right? But now here's, this is a big image, so it takes a long time. Now, sometimes when you click on auto color, magic, I almost never use this because it never works, but watch this. Whoa! Did you see that? It gave me the exact gold I wanted. That was magic. But that almost never works, but you have to try it. You never know what you're going to get. Now look at this. Compared to my final, I'm almost there. Did you see the magic there? Anyway, and then you could come here and and then you can try selective color again. Try and play with the, go back to the yellow here. See if we can enhance that a little bit more here. No, a little bit darker here. But you see how fast I got to my final color? That was just magic. And people say, Chuck, you're a genius, but sometimes auto color works. Now you're going to say, we don't like you anymore, Chuck. That's a hack. You're not supposed to do it that way. But that's what I did. How do you like that? You're going to say, Chuck, that was a bad trick to show us. That's not really revealing your magic. But auto color can kill your image too. So one out of maybe 50 times, just try it. And you might actually like it. Yeah, whatever works, exactly. That's part of the process. But you can see all of those crazy steps I went through. I mean, I spend a lot of time on my images. And you can see with all these steps, 22 steps. And each step is very meticulous. So I do put a lot of heart and soul into this stuff. Well, I did spend hours. It's just that part was fast. And I go through all these steps. That's why I don't crank out images every single day. Look at how many. These are all the objects. All the objects I still need to process that I finished capturing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 objects I still need to process. I'm burned out, man. That's why I'm trying to at least do one a week. Yeah. Is it almost time for Saturn yet? 6 minutes. I'm waiting for the Saturn to cross the meridian so I don't have to flip my mount to the other side. One a week is still a lot, yeah. I have enough targets now to, if I did one a week, it would last me till the rest of the year. I have a new short video. I'm either going to get it out tomorrow morning or Monday. Did you guys see my latest short video? Hang on here. Let me show you. I'm kind of shocked at how well it actually did. I sat on this idea for about 3 weeks. The strangest thing about Jupiter. And I cannot believe it was this popular. And even now, I didn't think anybody would find it interesting. And I'm looking at my stats right now. I have 1,600 views in just the last 16 minutes. So it's cranking. It's hotter right now than the live stream. So I'm just surprised at what people find interesting. And of course, that helps me grow even more when people find it interesting. In 5 minutes, we're going to do Saturn. Yeah, I just hit 500,000, by the way. I'm sure you guys already know that because I posted it everywhere. Although I tell you what, I actually lose people on my live streams. I think my last live stream I lost 10 people. They unsubscribe. You know what happens is the people who like my short videos, all of a sudden, they don't actually know who I am. They just, oh, I like this video, and they subscribe to me. And then when they see, what the heck is this live stream? What is this crap? Who's this guy? And then they unsubscribe to me. They don't know the whole story. But that's okay. For every 10 I lose, my page is growing so fast, it doesn't matter if I lose them. So I don't mind. Thanks. I appreciate that. Even if I lost 10 people during a live stream, I'd probably gain 30 more during the live stream. It doesn't really matter. I'm glad when people unsubscribe because I only want people who like this stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're here for me. Yeah, I'm not suffering, that's for sure. I still have over 500,000 subs. Even if no one wants to buy any prints. That's the Etsy again. 6 sales. Woohoo! I got 1 sale today. Oh, let's see. The satellite still shows. Definitely. Let me see what the frickin' my app says here. My app says I have clouds right now, but I don't. I have till 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. of clear skies, and the clouds come back at 2 a.m. That seems about right. Yeah, I've got flexure going on somewhere. I can see my stars are elongated. Look at that. When I point to this side of the meridian, look at what my stars are doing. There's some flexure going on with my scope on this side of the meridian. That's a shame. I haven't figured this. It's an ongoing issue I've got right now because even though the guiding is okay, the guiding looks good, something is slipping with my setup causing those elongated stars. That's a shame. And I can't figure it out. I've gone through my whole setup. I'm just going to have to get some pliers and tighten everything down. I got to do that tomorrow. Because I really don't want to keep data that looks this bad. I mean, I can tell those stars are elongated. You see that? They should be perfectly pinpoint round. And they're not. So that's one more thing I got to figure out. Sir. No, you can't call me sir. Charles is king now. You can call me king. King Charles. Oh, the Mars opposition. I hope it's at a reasonable hour. Lord Charles. All right, are we there for Saturn yet? Oh, 45 seconds. Let's see. Let me get rid of this timer. We don't need the timer anymore. Let me remove that. Let me hide it. Okay. All right. Doug is texting me. Okay. Doug is opening up a store too. He's texting, but he knows I'm live streaming. You guys know my friend Doug, right? All right. King of Detroit. Okay, let's go to Saturn. Let's make sure Saturn is on the other side of the meridian. Hang on. Almost. We're gonna wait 5 more minutes. I'm sorry about this. 5 more minutes. I just don't want my mount to have to go to the other side. 5 more minutes for Saturn. Let's bring this back. Sorry about that. 5 minutes, we'll be back. We'll be ready for it. But if I point at Saturn now, my telescope is going to flip all the way to this side and point there. If I wait 5 minutes, my telescope will stay on this side of the meridian. I've always liked astronomy since who knows when, but astrophotography, I don't know, 6 or 7 years maybe. Fine, we'll do 5 more minutes. Lunar eclipse sounds frustrated. Fine. No, that's probably a nice fine. Your Evolux 62ED? What's the Evolux 62ED? Let's see. Evolux 62ED? Oh. That looks like no, 475. That looks, oh, it's a doublet. That looks like a reasonable price. You'll have a lot of fun with that scope. Hello, India. Dr. Detroit in the house. All right. Let's see Saturn. Is it there yet? Saturn is almost crossed the meridian. The meridian is the imaginary line that splits the sky in half from south to north. And that determines where my mount is going to point my telescope at. See, these stars don't look too bad. I can see when the focus goes all the way down to 1.97, then that's okay. So sometimes the flexure works and sometimes it just depends. Let's get ready for Saturn. We're going to go after Saturn now. So what I'm going to do is framing mosaic wizard. I'll just put 1 and 1 just so I can get some RA coordinates. Okay. Now we're going to go to Sky Live Saturn to get Saturn's current coordinates. Okay, and we're going to plug this directly into here, and let's get the deck coordinates. All right, and we're going to plug that into there. Going to fetch. All right, Saturn will probably be in the middle there somewhere. And rotate, we'll call that Saturn. Are you guys ready for Saturn? I love capturing Saturn, and it's so cool. All right. And let's see. Let's pause this. You guys want to do Saturn, right? Yeah. All right. All right, let me hide the timer again. I think we're okay. All right. And let's stop the guiding. And let's hope the mount doesn't have to do a meridian flip. Let's hope the mount stays on this side and just points to Saturn. Saturn, where's Saturn? All right, we're going to say center on Saturn. Let's go. All right, it's staying on this side. That's what I want. But it's going to point very low. I hope I'm sure I'm going to be above those trees. That's low, but I think it's pointing above the trees. Let's see. All right, now we're waiting. We're waiting to get Saturn. It's not going to be big with this kind of scope, but all right. See, there's a delay because I put that 30-second delay in there for the scope to settle. Okay. Hopefully it finds it. We'll see. We should see a blur during the place off, but we'll be able to see the rings after. Okay, let's let it get it more to the center first. One more try to put Saturn in the center. That's definitely Saturn right there. But don't worry, we're going to see the rings. Be patient. I'm going to switch to sharp cap. And then we're going to see those rings. We are waiting. You saw the rings. You can't see the rings yet. Oh, you saw the rings with your scope probably? Cool. Okay, hang on, folks. We're still waiting. Okay, let's see if it moves Saturn a little more to the center for us, and then we'll abort this, and we'll go in the sharp cap to get a live view. Yep, there it is, right in the center. Isn't it a joy when things work as planned? Let's abort this now. We don't need this anymore. And let's turn off that. And I want to switch to whatever is in filter position 4. Okay. And let's go to sharp cap. All right, blah, 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 blah. Camera, I'm going to get some error messages because it thinks I have a Celestron mount. That's okay. And there it is. Let's zoom in 100%. All right. All right. Now, let's don't worry, we're going to get a better view. I have to focus. Let me focus. Cuz I switched to a different filter. Let me disconnect my MoonLite focuser here. I like using my MoonLite focuser software. All right, let's go back to Saturn. Now let's see if we can, I think, is that it? Okay, let's go minus 100. Oh, I think I nailed the focus in one shot. Hang on here. Let's change the resolution 800 by 600. How is that looking? Pretty good, huh? Let's go to 250%. How does that look? Isn't that freaking awesome? I love it. This scope is not meant for planets, but, you know, hey, it's still cool. Let me see if I can adjust the focus even a little bit more. I'll go 10 steps at a time. There you go. This is probably too much. Okay, that's no problem. We'll go back up slowly. Slowly. And keep working it. That's what she said. Let's see. I think that's good right there. All right. Isn't that cool? The atmosphere is making it jump all around. I love it. Isn't that freaking awesome? I bet we could even guide on it to let's see. I don't know where the thing is pointing, but let's guide on it so Saturn doesn't go anywhere. All right. Capture and stack it. It ain't gonna look too much different. I don't have enough resolution, but that's a good idea. Maybe I should capture some of these. Does it look like I could improve the focus anymore? Let's try that. I think that's about as good as I can get it. I think I'm gonna, let me see what it looks at 100% just to see. Yeah, I'm gonna capture a few of these. Start capture, 20 seconds. And I'll capture 3 of them. Yeah. I know it probably doesn't look so great on a live stream, but you can definitely see the rings. It's going to rain soon? Where are you, lunar eclipse? I hope you're not in Detroit. Hang on. Let me see the weather. Oops. See, here's Detroit right there. You can definitely see I'm going to get hit with clouds, but I probably have an hour at least. Oh, you're in California. Oh, okay. Do you game? Am I a gamer? No, I don't game. Is that what that means? You mistook the mouse pointer for a star. There is Saturn. I could look at Saturn all day. To me, it never gets old. But no, wait. After you guys want to see the moons? I'll show you the moons in a second. Here, let me capture one more video. We are looking at Saturn. If you're just joining us, a live view of Saturn. Let me put some text on there. Isn't that cool? Oh, you want to see moons? Let's take a look at some moons. If I turn up the exposure, hang on, let me put this at 139, and I still turn up the exposure. I think a lot of moons come into play. That's a moon, and moon there. I think there's quite a few moons going on here. Does this show all the moons of Saturn? Deneb. That's probably... It's hard to know. It's hard to tell which ones... Yeah. Although they're definitely moons. Let's go 300% so you guys can see it better. How's that view? You see Titan? What's the brightest comet you ever seen? Probably Neowise. I think I saw it just recently. No, not Neowise. There was one probably in the 90s, there was one, I forget which one it was. It was easily visible. You just walk right outside and see it in the backyard. It's so cool. I can't remember. Was it? I don't know. Is Jupiter around anywhere? Jupiter's probably... Where's Jupiter? Oh, Jupiter is... Woof. In the trees. I would not have a view of Jupiter there. Because look at my surveillance. My surveillance would, well, you can't see the trees, but Jupiter would be way over here in the trees. It's just, I would have to wait a couple hours to see that. You're glad you found this. You're glad you found my stream? I'm glad you found it too. Was it Hale Bop that was so bright? Probably Hale Bop. When was that? Was it in the 90s or the 80s? There was one that was so bright. It was amazing. Do I know Astro Backyard? Of course. I know Trevor. Betelgeuse will be brighter than the moon. I don't know, man. People are waiting for Betelgeuse to go supernova, but it might not be for 100,000 years, maybe a million years. Who knows? I'm not holding my breath waiting for it. 90s was Hale-Bopp. I bet that's the one. It was the comet your mother told you about. Nice. Oh yeah, I've captured many star clusters already. Do you want to see some that I've already captured? I captured quite a few. This is the wild duck cluster I captured with my Rasa. It looks like a very young cluster of blue stars. Captured that earlier in the year, maybe a couple months ago. Is the moon out? Where's the moon? I don't even see the moon. The moon's probably gone now. That's good. It gets in the way. NGC 253. What is that? Let's see. NGC 253. Sculptor Galaxy. Oh, I tried. That is so low in the south. That's a nice one, and it's nice and bright. Yeah. Yeah. He will. So I'm gonna do a little sales pitch here, guys. But anybody who joins my page will have access to a membership tab. And what you get with the membership tab, I do some status updates for members, what I'm doing on the current night. And you have access to my data. As soon as I process and finish a picture, I give my members the highest resolution version I have. And you get all of the data, my stacked data, to try in your hand at processing. So there are a few perks if you want to become members. And it's $4.99 a month. Or you can do the 99-cent one, but you really don't get much with that. So anyway, that's how you could become a member. So there's my sales pitch. I'm done. Heaven's Gate Cult. Uh-oh. Wasn't that a one that was going to catch a ride on the comet? Do you guys want to see the comet I captured earlier? It's in Wikipedia. Comet K2. Comet K2 appeared earlier, and I captured it on the day it was closest to Earth, and I added my picture, what I captured, to Wikipedia. No one took it down, but there's what I captured. You can see it moving close to this star cluster M10. So my picture is associated with Comet K2. Isn't that cool? $18,000 from now, when it comes back, somebody will pull up Comet K2 and say, who captured that? Some guy named Chuck 18,000 years ago. Wouldn't that be a hoot? And by the way, if you didn't see it yet, I'll get out of the way here. But there's my print. I printed up from my print store. Well, you can't see it like that. I hung it on the wall. My heart and soul nebula above the mirror there. All right. You know what? I'm looking at the surveillance, and my dad is awake. I got to go make sure he's okay. It's going to be 90 soon, and we all keep an eye on him. I want to make sure everything's good. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm still live streaming. I'm just double checking. All right. Yeah. He's a handful. He's a handful, but he's still around, so that's good. So where are we at? Do you know that Dart is gonna... Yes, I even did a short video about that. That's gonna be... I can't wait for that Dart thing to happen. I might live stream that too. Everybody else is gonna be live streaming it. Come to my channel. We'll watch it together. The 26th? Okay. I'll be ready for it. If I'm around. If I don't have anything else to do that day. Oh, when am I going to enter? Somebody else was asking me that. That's funny. I don't know. I should do it the same way I did Pluto, right? Did you see how I captured Pluto? You should try to image it. It won't be visible when it... Closest in 70 years on the 27th? I did not know this. I guarantee you I will have clouds and it will be ruined, but that's awesome. Vesta? I don't know what Vesta is. Hey, thank you, Chips. Chippo. Any thoughts on Nauma? I don't know what that is. What's Uma? I don't even know how to say it. What is that? Let me make sure my other rig is still running okay. All right, that looks good. We are getting through a lot of good data. After this stream, I might just shut down because I don't think it's going to really be much good after this stream. You can see the clouds. Unless the clouds break up. Saturn is jiggly because of the atmosphere. That's what the atmosphere does to it. It just, the seeing conditions makes it look like Saturn is moving all around. M33, yeah, M33. I already captured that. I think I captured it this year. Let me show you. Not that one. Did I capture it this year? I thought maybe not this year, but I probably did it last year. Best of 2021. M33. There's my M33 from. I captured that last year with my Rasa. What do you guys think? The lunar eclipse and Uranus on November. What? Lunar eclipse and Uranus. What's going on with Uranus on November 10? Hang on. Let's jump to November 10. Something happening? Is there a lunar eclipse? No. Let's back up. Stellarium is really good at showing lunar eclipses. Hang on. Oops. Let's see. Hang on. I don't see any lunar eclipse. Did you say November 10? November 7. Okay, we're cruising. November 7. The 8th or the 7th. Come on, guys. The 8th. Hang on. Let's try the 8th. So this will actually show the moon turning red if there's really one happening here. Oh, you're right. It's the 8th. And it's good. Wow, it's going to start around. Let's see. Oh, it's getting darker there. Wow, it's an early one. At 4 a.m. Yeah, look at that. Let's see where the moon is. Very west, but I should be able to see it. Very west. Cool. All right. You guys got it. I'll be ready for it. November 8th at around 4 a.m. Saturn, Uranus. Oh, there's Uranus right there. But that's pretty far away, though. I don't think I'd really ever. I don't think I could fit that in the same frame. But yeah, Saturn is right next to it, but really pretty far away still. Oh, hi, Crypto. Oh, there will absolutely be clouds. No doubt about it. Anytime there's a major event, I have clouds. If you're still hanging with us, we've still got Saturn in view. I'm probably going to stay on Saturn here until I get hit with clouds. There's no point in even going to a new target because the clouds are going to be here. But you know what? It looks like the clouds are moving upward. There might be... I don't know. That might be wishful thinking. Let me take a look at my app. It says partly cloudy, well, at 2 a.m. and then fully cloudy at 5 a.m. Let me see what this one says. Oh, this one says I only have a half an hour before it gets partly cloudy. I'm just going to stay on Saturn. And this rig is still looking like my other rig. Oh, it's in an autofocus now, but it's been going pretty good. Running pretty smoothly. It's still staying on target. So this is pointing at the cosmic question mark, which I showed you guys earlier, right there. That's an hour's worth of data. And the other rig is pointing at Saturn. Oh, Mars, December 7th, Mars, let's see. Let's go, Mars. Oh, there's Mars way up there. Wait, what's the date? When is Mars? December. Okay, let's look at the magnitude. The magnitude of Mars it was usually going to be at its brightest during that time, right? Let's go day by day on Mars. Ooh, the moon is very close there. So you can see Mars getting brighter as we go. It's getting brighter. The magnitude minus 193. And you said, yeah, it's at its brightest on the 7th or the 8th. Wow, thank you, Thumb. Joining. Oh, okay. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Joining is impossible. Gotta run. Have a great evening. Thank you. Wow, you guys are awesome. How much have you guys donated so far? $52. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. Wow. That is very nice. Oh, so many events, the solar eclipse in 2024. I just pray to the weather gods that everything will be clear on these events. Yeah. The occultation? How do you say that? Am I saying that right? Occultation? I checked out the Mars one on December 7th. It's definitely going to be at its brightest December 7th or 8th. The golden record is emotional for you. Oh, you don't know why. It's a shame, though. I heard they wanted the Beatles across the universe on the golden record. And you know what? I think their Apple company just said no. It was, how stupid is that? You know? But Chuck Berry's on that record, I heard. What's on April 8th? Oh, is that when the... Yeah, Saturn looks freaking out. Do you guys want to blow it up? This is 300%. How about 400%? Does that look okay? Very pixelated at 400%. Chuck Berry is king. Oh, yeah. Of course, being from Detroit, I have to like all that Motown music that came later in the 60s. God Heine, I'm sure I said that wrong, but thank you. Any word on APOD? You know what? I was really hoping this one. I got an honorable mention on Instagram for this one from APOD. But you know what? What happened is just bad luck. They had already done in North America Nebula and Pelican Nebula probably a week or two ago. Although I have to say I like mine better, but I was late to the party. They don't usually post something that fast together, so oh well. It's been over a year since I've had an APOD. I'm getting the itchy finger for one. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm doing I think I've been capturing my best work lately too. Thanks, I appreciate that. But you know, when you capture something, what I think is terrific, everybody has their own taste. Some others might say, no, no, you got the colors off on this Hubble palette, Chuck, or someone might, that's too bright, Chuck. Everybody has their own taste. But my taste says this is freaking awesome, but not everybody would feel that way. We'll start on December 7th or on 11 o'clock. Cool. Good to know. Thanks, Brody. But thank you for that donation of $4.99. I appreciate that. My chat revenue is up to $56.98 here. I don't mind sharing this with you. Excuse me. $56.98. Now would be a good time to insert ads. Well, if I click that, what happens? Did someone just get an ad? I apologize, but I got to make money. I hope you guys didn't get those ads, but I'm pretty sure you did. Did anybody get hit? No, no. See how YouTube suggests now would be a good time to insert ads. They're looking after me. Did you get one? Sorry about that. My apologies. Something's got to pay the bills, right? Oh, you didn't get any? I'm watching on my iPad. I always do that. I confuse my iPad with APOD. I almost said APOD. I'll never get that right. Oh, YouTube. You have YouTube Premium? Oh, you did? And you think you did? Sorry about that. Even though I did it intentionally. You made your own telescope. That sounds like a lot of work. That's cool, though. I'm getting dry mouth. I hope I'm not foaming at the mouth. That was cool, but I had bad weather on the actual day they were at their closest. Figures, of course. You're high. All right, guys. I think I've been doing this for over 2 hours. I think I'm starting to get a little bit tired, and I have to get up at 5 a.m. to take over watching my dad. Someone else's shift is until 5 a.m. and then I have to take over at 5 a.m. So I'm going to have to get some sleep before I have to get up at 5. I will try that. Thanks, guys. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining. I always have fun doing these. Always a lot of fun. See you later. Have a good night, guys. Hopefully I can do one sooner. Again,